Imagine doing this. Then someone mentions seeing this. Do you think to yourself, well, that's an entirely different piece of art? Yeah, me neither. Which brings me to the main focus of this video. I've been plagiarized. What is that even a word? I'm not sure. Plagiarism, plagiarized. Anyway, somebody copied me. So I create emotes on Etsy, and if you don't know what those are, basically they're emoticons for Twitch, Discord, and YouTube. Literally, you should know about those. But anyway, I've been working on a few packs to build a store and ultimately a brand online, and people can even grab those to print their own stickers. But I digress. It all started when I received a DM from Bios Microbe on Twitter, asking me if I was the original artist because two emote packs looked very similar. I would like to know if you are the owner of emote on Etsy because two drawings look alike. Yes, he's French, but so am I, so it's okay, right? Shout out to Bios Microbe, merci beaucoup pour ton message. And when I looked at it, I saw this. And mine is that. What in the world? So, of course, I look into their shop and I see that they're pretty new. And I haven't sold anything. So, at that point, I'm not really worried about anything, but I'm still really annoyed that they thought that they could get away with this. So I messaged them. Sternly. But before I show you the messages, please click on that subscribe button and the bell so that you're notified when I post a new video. That helps a ton. Thanks, boo. And on to my message. Hi there. I'm contacting you to ask you to remove your coffee bean pack from your store. It was clearly plagiarized. Plagiarized? I can't say that word. From my emote. Thank you. And then I linked them, the emote pack that I sell, with the coffee beans. It was nice, right? Just a, hey, listen, don't do that. Remove and don't do that again. Okay, thanks. Just a little scare, a little warning. But did that warn them? Oh no, it didn't. Their reply was,
I drew and designed them myself. I have the sketches to prove it.
Fuck you did? Sketches? Really? You mean traced lines? What I suspect they did was just grab the emotes, use the transform tool, change a tiny bit of the shapes, and just either drew over them or by copying my style or straight up like copied from my other emotes. Anyway, here's what I replied with. Your listing is extremely similar to mine, right down to the description, which you copied word for word. I have screenshots, even if you wanted to change them right now. Look at this side-by-side picture, right down to the background design and everything. Any artist would notice that you have used the transform tool, changed the shapes, drew over the emotes, and even took inspiration from other emotes of mine to create new faces, air quotes, such as the sip emote, which is exactly the look of my B emote pack. Please, stealing is one thing, flat out lying right to my face is another. Remove the listing or I'm filing an intellectual property infringement. This is not looking good for you as an artist at all. You should know better than this. Please be professional about your art and respectful of other artists' creations. You have 12 hours to remove the listing. Yeah, that was like a little bit, a little bit, stern. Stern, dramatic, whatever. It's fine. I gave him 12 hours, which is fair, right? But yeah, that's right. I ultimatumed their butt. But did it help? Kind of.
I will remove it, but for your information, I didn't copy them. I freehanded them all. I got inspiration from a lot of different artists. I did like your listing photo, but I didn't think anything of it. And I can't remove it now as I can't get on a computer too.
Okay, good. They're deleting it. But the lies though, I can't stand liars at all. So I replied with, happy to know you'll remove it. I'll keep an eye out on your shop and social medias too. I find it absolutely hard to believe that you free-handed those. To the trained eye, it's super obvious that you use the transform tool. The eye drop to grab the exact colors and then slightly darken the image as a whole. That you've used stuff from my other packs and incorporated them into this one. One word of advice. You must be young. So I'll share this with you before you get serious about art and want to create your own professional path. Yeah, it got a bit serious. What you did was not being inspired. What you did was stealing the full description too. Didn't even bother changing it for your own words. Some people already found out about this listing and they're not pleased. I think you'll find out for yourself, on Twitter especially. Yeah, people were kinda not happy about this. This hurts you as a professional artist, not me. This is your artist's name you are tarnishing, not mine. Please think before you do something like that to any other artist. It's a waste of time, a waste of your talent, and no one is going to take you seriously when find out. Thanks. P.S. You can remove the listing using your phone.
I did freehand it, you can believe it or not. And do as you please with watching my shop.
What are they, 12? They were not done with the lies. You free-handed them. Somehow, you free-handed all of those emotes and they somehow look super similar to mine. You somehow used the exact colors and somehow used the same icons, the backgrounds, the line styles. Then they messaged again, saying,
It is not okay for people to send death threats to me or anyone else. And I know it's not your fault that people do that, but it's not okay.
Okay, alright. Benefit of the doubt, some people can get very protective of other people, and it's possible that they would say shitty things. It's not okay, definitely, but it's possible. So, I gave them the benefit of the doubt. So I asked, who has sent you death threats? Please give me a link so I can look into it and talk to them. I'm sorry that those people are doing this to you. As you know, people tend to do whatever they feel like doing without thinking about the consequences. No, it isn't okay. Yeah, that last sentence was totally a jab at them. But then they reply with,
I'm dealing with it, but thought you should know just in general. Sorry if you thought I had stolen your work, but I truly did freehand them.
Okay, those death threats are BS incarnate. I didn't bother replying, but it did make me realize that I needed to add watermarks to my images now. I really didn't want to, because I love a clean approach to images, but because of people like that one, we can't have nice things. So I started looking and found a super easy way of adding watermarks to my images. I didn't want to spend hours adding a logo to a million images, so when I found out about Watermarkly, I was hella happy. You can drop all of your images at once and add watermarks in a style that you want to tons of images in just a few clicks. Pick your images, choose a watermark, boom, you're done. The links is in the comments if you want to check it out and want to save a lot of time professionally adding watermarks to your images with Watermarkly. Also, if you sign up, you're pretty much putting food on my table, so thanks, boo. This is an affiliate link, baby! So now, my images have discrete watermarks and I'm better protected against theft and plagiarism. Unless you know, they somehow miraculously hand draw in your very style and they create things that are 90% the same as yours, but they swear they have sketches to prove it. Yeah, that was sarcasm. Has your art been stolen in the past? How did you deal with it? Has that happened to any of your friends? Let me know in the comments. And be safe out there. And thanks so much for those who subscribe on Patreon every month. You get behind the scene access, Discord access, we have a special stream every Monday, and if you want, you can choose to get prints and stickers as well. And one last shout out would be to my friend M, who voiced the beautiful plagiarists. Plagiarist? Person who plagiarism? Person who... Anyway, thanks M. So I started looking and found a super easy way of adding Watermark? So now, my images have discrete watermarks and I'm better protected. I'm not predicted, what the f? So now, my images of district. This is the district watermark. So now,